Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the People's Sports Fan. Today, we'll be going over the Cleveland Browns, who lost again, and other teams that are not going to the playoffs, the NFL draft, and who these teams can pick up, my picks for this weekend, and the dummy of the week, and the winner of the week. So, let's move on to the NFL. Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland. Sweet, sweet Cleveland. Oh, why do you have to be so bad? Okay, but they lost again. They're 0-10. Cleveland, Cleveland, Cleveland. Cleveland, Cleveland, Cleveland. Cleveland, Cleveland, Cleveland. So, I'm feeling it's not over for Cleveland in the NFL draft because they're going to get the number one pick. It is over for this season. They ain't going to the playoffs. They could still get a win. Don't give up on Cleveland. Cleveland is a resilient city. They came out with LeBron because they only got basketball. But then they came this year with some baseball. And then they lost to the Cubs. But they still got LeBron. So the Cleveland Browns still take on the Steelers, which will be a loss. The Giants. The Giants. The Bengals. Okay, the Bengals haven't been that good. So that could be the trap game right there. I'm not saying that they're gonna win, but they could get it. And they take on the Chargers, who have been known to lose some games. They've been known to lose some games. So, Cleveland fans, believe on Christmas Eve, you will take on the Chargers, and you will win. You'll do it. You'll do it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Phillip Rivers gonna throw 3 interceptions. I know it. I know it, Cleveland. Be proud of your Browns. And then the Steelers again. You gotta beat the Steelers at least once. So might as well be at the end of the year when the Steelers have already made it to the playoffs. Okay, but other teams that are dead in the NFL, that would be the Chicago Bears. Moment of silence for the Bears. Thank you. Also, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers once again. Surprisingly, the Cardinals. I don't believe they're going to make it back. I don't believe that they'll be able to turn around their season in time. I think it's time for Carson Palmer to retire. And that's just going to be it. Another team that is leaving us today. It's the New York Jets. The New York Jets, they're right there. Every year, they're right there. And they let New York down. And then they have to root for the Giants. The Giants, sad to say it. Along with the Browns in the AFC North are the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals, they've only been okay. They've only been okay. And same with the rest of the AFC North. They're all hovering around 500. And they can't seem to get a whole bunch of wins together. And I feel that the one team that will make it out of the AFC North is just going to lose immediately in the wild card weekend. Also, another team, Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, who's surprised by that? It's Jacksonville. But surprisingly, the Titans are 4-5. Christmas has come early for all Tennessee Titans fans. They doubled their wins from last year. They just want to make it to 500. They just want 4 more wins, and they will be happy, and they'll rejoice and praise God forever. Honestly, Tennessee, they're tied with Indianapolis in the AFC South. 2 games back from Houston. Don't sleep on the Titans. They could make a push for the playoffs. Don't sleep on the Titans. But our final team that will be leaving us is San Diego. San Diego has found a way to lose so many times this year. And I just don't feel like they can turn it around. Oakland is somehow surprisingly running the AFC West at a 7-2 record. Kansas City's at 6-2. And Denver's at 6-3. So they're just not gonna make the playoffs. And sadly, it's over. But you know what that means? Y'all get a good draft pick. Hey. So, Cleveland get a number 1 draft pick. We all know that. They could go with the quarterback, but they have 2 rookie quarterbacks in Hogan and Kessler. Now, they played decent. I feel like if you stand behind them and give them a chance, they could win. They could win some games. So all you have to do is add some skill to that forsaken offense. Let's look at some stats for Cleveland. They are 29th in points with 17.5 per game. They're 21st in rushing yards in 99. I'm pretty sure Ezekiel Elliott has more than 99. The Giants, they get 222.3 yards per game. Maybe that doesn't make Cody Kessler look that good. But obviously they have to add players to the offense. With that number 1 pick, this is not a great wide receiver class. But Cleveland obviously needs better wide receivers. Their best player played quarterback last year. So they need more skilled players at wide receiver. Now, I would trade back. I know he's from Western Michigan, but Corey Davis. That dude has the best route running in all of college football. If you follow Bleacher Report, you see that. Or you could go trade back and get Mike Williams. Or if Cleveland plans to stay at the number 1 pick, then just take Myles Garrett. That dude is a monster. Cleveland, do not fret. Next year will be better. But first, let's pick this weekend. Woo-woo! All right, Week 10. Here we go. Packers, Titans. Sorry, Titans. Y'all just not gonna win. Go Pack, go. Packers win. Vikings, Redskins. The Vikings have been on a 3-game skid. I don't believe they'll go a whole month without winning a game. Their defensive line will be too much for Washington, too much for Kirk Cousins, and the Redskins go as far as Kirk Cousins can take them. So Vikings win. Bears, Buccaneers. Tickets will be cheap. If you in Tampa, I say go. Tailgate, have a good time. Cheer for 2 sorry teams. It's gonna be a good time. But for my pick, I say Tampa Bay. Chiefs, Panthers. I've been waiting for Cam Newton to show himself as the MVP that he is. And this week, it happens. Cam Newton leads the Panthers against the Chiefs and wins big in Charlotte. Falcons, Eagles. The Falcons have surprised the entire league this year. They went 4-0 at the beginning of last season. Honestly, I didn't believe they were going to win. I didn't believe they were that great. But when they came back on the Packers last week and won that game, it showed to me that this is a good team. And I believe they'll show everybody and beat the Eagles. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Rams, Jets. Tickets will be cheap. If you're in the New York area, think about going. You know, you could tailgate, have a good time, see the LA Rams. Honestly, I got nothing. Jets win. It'll be a fun game. It'll be a fun game. Not a lot of scoring. Not a lot of scoring. Broncos, Saints. Whip, whip, sound the alarm. Upset alert. Saints will beat the Broncos in New Orleans. Watch out. Texans, Jaguars. Jacksonville, connect. Connect with me right now. Look at my eye. Look at me. You'll win. I know you'll win. Okay? It hasn't happened before. Y'all only have 2 wins. But you know, this weekend, on Sunday at 1 o'clock, you will get your 3rd win on the season. You know why? You know why? Because Blake Bortles will take you to the promised land. I know it. I know it. Behind that defense, Prince Amukamara, Jalen Ramsey have big days. I know it. Believe Jacksonville. Believe Jacksonville wins. Dolphins, Chargers. Tickets will be cheap. But the crown jewel of the weekend, the renewing of the rivalry, Dallas versus Pittsburgh. I don't like picking Cowboys games because I always feel like I jinx it, and so I'm not even going to touch it. Next game, 49ers, Cardinals. Tickets will be cheap. Ooh, look at that line. Arizona minus 13.5. Hey, bet on the 49ers. That's going to be some money. But the true crown jewel of the weekend, the renewing of Super Bowl 49. Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Sunday Night Football. I don't like Tom Brady and the Patriots. No, I like Gronk. Gronk's a good dude. We can party anytime. Hit me up. And Monday Night Football, Bengals, Giants. As much as it pains me to say, Giants will win this. The Giants. Whatever. Those are my picks. Alright, moving on. Next segment. Dummy of the Week. Alright, this week's Dummy of the Week goes to Randy Gregory. Well, Randy Gregory has been suspended for next year for more drugs. People said, don't draft Randy Gregory because he has drug problems. But Jerry Jones said, no. I see goodness in his heart. And you know what he did? He got suspended last year for 4 games. But it's okay. He went to rehab. He thought it through. He got cleaned up. But you know what happened? He got caught with marijuana again. Caught at Nebraska. Caught in his rookie year. Caught in the next year. I'm sorry, but you just gotta let Randy Gregory go. Caught 3 times with illegal drugs. 3 times. But in a lighter note, winner of the week goes to Arizona State player who jukes out the entire team for a touchdown. Now look, this dude caught it behind the line of scrimmage, ran the other way, was about to be a loss of 19, but no, he says, I'm gonna take this to the end zone, and goes all the way for a touchdown. Woo-hoo! Gotta love them Sun Devils. Alright, this has been People Sports Fan, and I'll see you in Sports World. Happy Veterans Day.